Class is in session. The professor is in. Welcome to Brofessor University. Hoping you're liking the new intro and the new digs in our new classroom. So on the chalkboard, you can see that this is where we will be doing our learning in class today. And today, we're going to be talking about this boss battle, the Rey Mysterio boss. We're going to check out his battle attributes, the boss abilities, and what our top 4 and possibly 5 are going to be this weekend. Let's get to it, y'all. Class is beginning. So this boss battle is going to be a lot similar to the boss battle we saw a couple of weeks ago in terms of the trap gem damage and in terms of the damage done to gems. So that's going to be similar. This is going to be similar. What is new is the percentage here for green move damage. Now, to be fair, 750% is 7.5 times the damage. So a 1 million finisher will now do 7.5 million. So for a boss that's going to have maybe close to 1 billion damage or more, that's not going to be a ton. But if you're already using somebody that has one of these two, that's a little bit of an extra boost that you can use. But while helpful, it's not going to be what's going to win all of this. It's these two right here is going to be the winner. But if you don't have either of these two with a smiley face, then this can actually help out your team as well. So in terms of the boss's abilities, if we're going to go by what happened last time, all 4 are going to go off on turn 1. All right, these are all going to be turn 1 attributes that are going to go off, and then they'll go every other turn or so forth. So damage per turn, 2.05 million damage, and that's going to increase each turn after that. So you should get 2 turns, maybe a 3rd turn, depending on if you've maxed out a 5-star gold. So you'll be able to at least live longer at level 20. What also is going to happen is he is going to throw out silence gems across the board to take out your traps. We saw that the last time, but this time it makes it a little bit more difficult because those silence gems means you do not get to have your matches matter. So it's going to be harder for you to refill all of your gems. And as we saw the last time, as soon as the boss gets his turn, you will have a shield come up, 130 purple gems, and will not be affected by the boss breaker. So no neutralize this time and probably ever again, if we're going to be honest. What's going to be really helpful is the freeze right here. So if you have a level 10 unfreeze in this focus slot over here, you are going to be the hero of your team on defense if you don't have one of the top 4. So that's where the boss is standing at the moment, at least from what I can read. And now we can go check out who's going to be in the top 4. But as always, if you don't have one of the top 4, you're going to need to bring in some boss breakers. So much like we saw last time, what you're hoping for is trapped or are trap gems that will create purple gems, so you can double up on that damage. But anybody that can create and get damage for the trap gems themselves and produce a lot of them, they're going to be the most effective, which is why probably the top one of the top 4 is going to be, once again, this zombie HBK. Because if you shall remember, this trap gem move right here will randomly spawn trap gems if broken by yourself. But he has, with his 6-star move, bonus damage for every trap gem. So that bonus damage on top of the 6,000% that you're going to get for each one of those traps. So you can see why he would probably do the most damage like he did the last time we did this. But another one that would probably and will probably do a lot of damage is the Great Khali that we saw again last time. That he gets extra purple gem damage with the Spine Buster. The 2-handed choke slam is going to, when you break them, is going to turn a 2x2 random area into purple gems. The sub's going to put the random red sub gems out to reload everything. So Khali is also going to be another good bet for this boss battle. Let's go check out a couple more. As seems to be the case every time we do ourselves a boss battle with trap gems, you kind of have to include KO. Simply because his trap gems, and you can make a whole bunch of them, they're going to turn the board. They're not going to turn the board into purple this time around, but what he's going to do is he's going to continue to stack that gem damage. So turn 1, load up all your moves, make sure they're all ready to go, and then turn 2. That's when you start. Once the shield and the freeze are gone, then you can load them all and continue to stack that damage for a couple more turns before they come back up again. So KO will once again do a lot of damage this boss battle. You can also use Johnny Knoxville in this one. I know he's rather rare, but if you do have him similar to Zombie HBK, he's got a move. It's his 6-star move, the groin kick, that deals the bonus damage for the trap gems. And then with the sub that creates trap gems at the end and stealing health, making trap gems into blue, will also be a good person to use within this, although not making any of the purple gems. But again, the extra bonus damage from all of the trap gems, that's really what we're looking for, I think, primarily for this in terms of damage to be done. Last but not least, we're going to go with Ricky Steamboat, the Eternal Dragon, as a bonus top 4 into the top 5. Simply because he not only chooses trap gems with that finisher, but the red trap gem move, since he has 2, creates 4 random purple gems for each one that you break. And the Corpse Catapult deals extra bonus damage for every trap gem that you have. I believe both of them, neither of them are this one is a choose, the Dragon's Ascent, but the Corpse Catapult will help as well. So two trap gem moves, destroy traps, create purple gems. He's got all of that there to also be effective, but I think he's just outside of the top 4, but you get the idea. So there you have it. That's who I think are in the top 4 with a bonus 5 for this boss battle. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you think that I missed somebody, and also who you think is going to be a good pick for the bargain bin. And the bargain bin video is going to be coming out later this week, of players that you can use if you don't have any or only a few of these top 4 to 5 characters. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate that, not only because it helps me, but it also because it lets me know that I'm making some good content out there as well too. And I will see y'all next time. Brofessor out. Class is over.